It has now been 71 years since the death camp of Auschwitz was liberated. Around the world, Holocaust survivors took time to remember the incredible suffering that took place. News 8's Scott McDonald spoke with one survivor who calls New Haven home after a very long journey.
As a young Jew in Vienna, Isidore Judah saw what the future held. It was dark and it was evil.
On March 12, 1938, Hitler marched into Vienna, and I saw him marching in. I was as far from him as the young lady is. I was coming home from school, and that was the beginning of the end.
At 16, he tried to flee, was captured and put on a train headed to a death camp.
I jumped off the train and started to walk up into the Alps to cross into Switzerland.
A shepherd hit him in a stable. He escaped. Millions of others did not.
I lost 2 aunts and 3 uncles and a cousin. They went to Treblinka first, and then they went to Auschwitz.
Izzy still has his passport bearing the Nazi insignia. He eventually made his way to the United States, serving in the U.S. Army, a machine gunner.
From there, we went into Guadalcanal, Bougainville, in the Philippines. I was injured in the Philippines when we took Clark Field.
He received the Purple Heart and other medals for his bravery. Izzy says it's difficult for younger generations to grasp the enormity of the death and the pain.
It is very hard for young people today to understand what was going on there.
On a day many pause to remember the 71st year that Auschwitz was liberated, it's every day that he and other survivors remember what happened. That's because they can't forget. Hearing his firsthand story becoming more and more rare.
It's getting less and less. Less and less. That's the problem.
Izzy is now 94 years old, still active. He tells us he still drives when the weather is nice.